Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We got another build. We are just sitting here spinning around trying to figure out what we're gonna do. So, anyways, this is a Dragon Knight. What is he? I haven't been on him forever. He is. This is a Dragon Knight Orc. Okay. Now I do have on Twiceborn Star with him to give me weapon damage with the warrior and the tower. Also, I'm running with health or max health, stamina recovery, which will run out in 5 minutes. But anyways, just real quick, let's show you what I got. So, buff up real quick. I do have a 3,429 weapon damage, pretty good recovery. But then I switch over to my bow. It has a 3506 with a 54.5 crit. It's not too bad. I actually find it really well. This is more of a sustained build. Use that with this rally. Usually I do it reverse. I usually go like this with rally, pump it one more time, and sometimes I'll do 2 rallies, but instant health. Got the noxious breath for a little bit of dot damage. Same with the claw. Poison injection, of course. It's my first initial attack, heavy attack with poison injection. Knocks him down. It does pretty good. And then while I'm fighting, I critical rush into him, and I believe that is a dizzying swing. Wow, I just went right past it. No, actually, oh wow, actually I have Wrecking Blow. Dealing about 12,854 physical damage, empowers the next 5 seconds, getting your next attack by 20%, and you usually hit them with a take flight on that. So, I mean, it's a pretty good build. Overall, you can just 18,091 physical damage. It's not a bad take flight. But overall, you can sustain, you can fight. Also with Sorks, I love it. Just reflective scale, and bam, they start using their little overloads, their crystals or whatever, and it just knocks them down. So I mean, and just take a look with unbuffed. I mean, it's still 2,901 with a 54.5 crit, and even the recovery is not too bad. It's at 1361 with a 31,710 max stamina with 24,000 health. I mean, overall it is not too bad. And then this right here is still at 28,025 with a 38.5 weapon crit. Not bad. But overall, with the whole everything, I have the Vigilant one as a bow, and it is gold. And I do have the Poison Glyph on as well, and that is a gold Poison Glyph. This one I need to change. It increases the weapon damage. I never really use that, so I don't even know I have it. I just grabbed a greatsword. I didn't care what it was. Anyways, I got Leaky's helmet and shoulder to give me that extra weapon damage, and they're both gold. Then we got Twiceborn Star, Necklace of Agility, gold glyphs on that to give me 174 damage on all 3 of them. It's not bad. Then adds another 186 weapon damage, which isn't too bad at all. So I mean, overall, if you really look at it, it's pretty good. And I'm using the Rothgar food, which I'm not sure if I ran out yet. But it's a max health and stamina recovery. And like I was saying earlier, I got the warrior and the tower, which tower does increase max stamina, and the warrior, everybody knows, increased weapon damage. And just, it's not bad. You know, 3429 weapon damage, and then a 3506 weapon damage. And usually when I first initially attack, I'm always crouched, and I usually just pull it all the way back, bam, hit that one time, jump right in there with a critical rush. It works. Also, the resistance I have is 14,000 for a spell, and then 11,000 for physical. Also, crit resistance is 1,285, which is not bad either. So, you know, working with all this, yeah, the health recovery is not that great. Stam recovery could be better. I mean, I could always put a stamina recovery on instead of like the tower or something, but I feel like with just the max stamina where it's at, with the weapon damage where it's at, it does really well. I don't feel like I need much recovery, because usually the opponent that I fight usually lasts somewhere around you know, good couple seconds. It's never too long. So I mean, it's not bad. And even with unbuffed, I mean, that's still not bad. 28, 25 weapon damage. It's gonna be what, 2901. You know, it's not too much of a difference from when I buff up. So I mean, you guys figure it out. Like I said, you know, the warrior boon and the tower boon, pretty good. Does look like I have some scroll bonuses, but even so, it's still the same outside in the real world. But like, it's a great sword. I just didn't pick anything. I really didn't give a crap what it was. I usually put, which I haven't played on this character in a long time, but I always usually put weapon glyphs, or not weapon glyphs, poison glyphs on my bow and my swords, just simply because as soon as you hit them with like a noxious breath, or venomous, if I can speak right, Jesus, fuck, claw, you know, puts that dot damage on there, and then with poison injection, and even if you just do light attacks, I mean, shoot, that's poison, you know, it's just poison, and then you put it on your sword, you get them, hit them with a wrecking blow or whatever, or even a rally with a wrecking blow. It's just, you know, it takes a lot of damage. Also, to get more out of damage wise, you can go with the critical strike, which is the thief boon instead of weapon damage. Granted, your weapon damage will be about 27 if you do it just like how I have this, exactly like how I have this. You'll be at like a 27 weapon damage for your bow, I believe, and then like a 25 for your sword, if I remember right. But I decided to go with weapon damage. But with the critical strike, it does help you. It basically makes all your crits higher. So when you actually crit on the people, it makes it a better chance of critting on them, and when it does hit, it hits hard. Before I had, when I was making this character a long time ago, I mean, I only had maybe 2,100 weapon damage, somewhere around there, and I put that thief on it, and boy, it did make a difference. With my wrecking blow and my combos and stuff, it did a lot more. But I figure now I can just bring up the weapon damage, since I have the Twiceborn Star on, because I can bring up my max Stam as well. So, you know, it's really nice, you know, to have this kind of damage. Granted, it's not 5k damage or 4k damage, but it does do a lot of damage, and you'll kick a lot of people's asses, and you'll piss off a lot of people, because, you know, sit there and just, even if you just go like this, one, boom. But the way I like to do it is I'll go like this. Oh, whoops. I'll switch, I'll hit that, and then boom, boom. Or if I'm already on this one and I'm attacking people and trying to do stuff, I'll hit that, and then hit this, and hit it again, just to get that. It's pretty much an instant heal every time. Even if you're on the verge of death, if you do it really quickly, and if you have enough time to do it, even if someone's hitting you, which you usually, because this gives you a little bit of a shield, you'll have enough time to do it. As soon as you hit that, just even hit rally a couple times, and then once you can switch over and hit the resolving vigor, and it goes zoop, even though my arrows are going down like fucking retarded. But anyways, just to let you guys know, this is all stamina for my attribute points. I am a sergeant. The tower, like I said, and then the warrior. He is an orc dragonite with max champion points. And by the way, I should show you guys my champion points instead of just, you guys figure it out. 100 points into warlord for the stamina cost all the way down. 4 into magical costs and spells, just to give me a little bit extra for spells and just to reduce a tiny bit. 63 into recovery. Just simply, it gives me enough stamina recovery, which I feel like I have enough. Now I changed this up. I did have 100 into Mighty always, and now I have 67 also into Precise Strikes, which I feel like it does do a little bit more, but I used to have it into Blessed, just to heal better. But I also had, what I did was I put 48 into Blessed, and then whatever the rest is that from 67 into Thaumaturge, and then always 100 into Mighty. But this just right here, just it blows everything away, so I don't feel like I need anything else. 67 into Resistant, 100 into Hardy. You know, you fight magic people, they usually throw shit. Reflective scales. It's not that hard to figure out. You don't really need anything into it. And even when they hit me, it doesn't hit that hard. Nothing into here. And that's just simple. The easiest way of doing the champion points. That's how I get my build pretty OP. And then for skills, Noxious Breath, Igneous Shield, Critical Rush, Rally, Wrecking Blow, Take Flight. With the bow, I have Venomous Claw, Reflective, or Dragon Fire Scale, because it does 35 additional damage to the attacker. Resolving Vigor, Camouflage Hunter, Poison Injection, and also Corrosive Armor, in case you're dealing with some people like a big group and you just need to kick some ass. So there you go, people. Hopefully everyone enjoys this build, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Definitely like the video and subscribe. That's simple as that. Alright, I'll catch you guys later.